My decision to become a chef happened really young, like 8. I would be going and getting cooking books out of the school library, which I don't think any other kid was doing that. When I was old enough to leave school, I got my diploma in cooking. While I was studying, I managed to convince Martin Bosley to let me in his kitchen, which at the time was the best restaurant in New Zealand. It was really inspiring. And when I cook, it's just like I go somewhere else in my head. It's just a place where things make sense. So I always had it in my mind that I wanted to work with Michelin star chefs. So when I moved to New York, what was going to be 1 year turned into 7. Then I got to a point where I'm a Kiwi and we really like quiet and space, and you just don't get that in the middle of Manhattan. I came home and I just sort of thought, why is there no Māori restaurants? And then next thing you know, I was forming Hiakai to try and make Māori cuisine taste fine dining and how we can modernise it and make it evolve. The New Zealand food industry right now is trying to define what is New Zealand cuisine. I think a lot of what makes us unique is Māori ingredients, but they seem to be missing from the order sheet. Foraging is a big part of what I do. I wanted all the heroes on the dishes to be Māori. Karamu berries, horapito, kawakawa, titi bird. A lot of people thought I was crazy when I said, instead of doing it in restaurants, I'm going to go and get 2 tents. I'm going to have a real hangi pit, and I'm also going to have some open fires, and I'm going to do it outdoors. Hangi is that core of the cuisine. We live in New Zealand, and yet I'm finding a lot of people who come along like, I've actually never had a hangi. And then they thank me because they're like, we're giving people more than food, we're sort of making them feel connected to the culture. The younger generation of Māori, they're like, oh, it's just really cool to see somebody taking the stuff that we grew up eating and just do something just completely different with it. But it's still Māori. Hiakai has been featured in magazines across the world. Now I'm also starting to do collaboration dinners with restaurants in the US and in Australia. So a lot of people in New Zealand think Hiakai is this huge company, when it really is one chick in the bush, it's knives and a laptop. People aren't interested in Māori cuisine. Just somebody needed to start doing it.